Hi, everybody. Bonjour, bonsoir, however you want to say it. Welcome, welcome to the slumber party. Oh, my lipstick is already starting to separate. Well, that sucks. Okay, so how's everybody doing tonight? It has been a week. What? Let me tell you one. Yeah, I know, Marie. Me too. Every time I hear it's called Paris and Jazz or Jazz in Paris, something like that. It's one of the few freebies you can get off of YouTube for music. So, and I just love the little tune. It just makes me want to kind of do a little jig, you know. And it kind of fits because I'm wearing my C'est la vie Paris shirt tonight. So, um, I figured, okay, I'll go with the Paris, uh, the music in Paris. Blah, 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 I'll get it out in a minute. And hello, hello. I'm making sure that I get some of you early birds starred so that I'm not having to like go all the way back to the beginning like I usually do. Um, hello, hello, hello. Let's see who's here. We've got Miss Rose Blue was first in the house, followed by Gordy and Not Maureen. Michelle from Astrological Tarot popped in to say hello and good night. Have a good night, Michelle. Give Jonathan a hug from me. And we have Susan. I'm not even going to attempt the last name because I will screw it up and I don't want to hurt your feelings. Don't feel bad. Most of the time, nobody says my name right either. So um, I see Dakota is here and um, Maureen and AZ is happy and Edward Kenneth and Dakota and Joyce and Garden Genie's here. And Snapdragon. Oh, that's a new name. Hello and welcome. Um, and Donna, I've got y'all. So far, everybody that's asked for a card, I've got starred, so you don't have to put it in again. I'll read off the list in a minute. Hi, Sunflower Down Under. And hi, Debbie. Y'all be sure you check out Debbie's channel. Debbie at Three Shifting Veils. She's got a great channel. She's just getting started. So go like and subscribe and let's get her viewer numbers up. And let's see. Old Wind Walker. Well, that's a new name. Hello and welcome. Or maybe I saw it last week and I just don't remember. Hi, Jamie. Let's see. Hi, JW. Let's see. Yes, and I've been drinking coffee with my Harris Walls cup all evening, so hopefully I won't fall asleep on anybody. I did that last night towards the end of Polyterology on Colleen's channel. I was sitting there and I kept going, huh? I'd snap back up. Mel, of course, was teasing me beyond measure as usual. Um, Hi, Eliza and Anita. Yes, Joyce, you can get a card. Just let me know if you want a sassy card or a nice card. That's all you have to tell me. And ooh, a double eye infection. That's no good, Maureen. You know, my son gets these styes like sometimes on the outside of his eyelids, but a lot of times he gets them like on the inside. Like if you pull it down, you can see it. And I mean, his eyes will swell up almost shut. They'll get so big and they just grow that fast. And he has to, once they get to a certain point, then he can express them and clear the gunk out. He's been to several eye doctors for it. I don't know. They can't seem to figure out what the hell is causing it. So who knows? Hey, artist Liz, a nice card. You got it, darling. And okay, we'll look at that, Liz. We'll look at that. Okay, Maureen, a nice card. Hi, Chris. And all right, Garden Genie. I see you, Caroline. Sassy card. And let's see. Yeah, I've been through the dental stuff, and the last time I had major dental work done, they did 5 root canals at one in one setting. They literally shut the office for the day. I showed up at 7 a.m. and I was there all day long. Um, but hey, book, I got you, Snapdragon, got you, Anita. And then after I spent all that money getting all that work done, about 6 years later, I had to have them all pulled. Everything. I have full dentures now. They come out at night, they soak in the jar. It's the first thing I do in the morning after I go to the bathroom. I put my teeth in. And oh, okay, Rose. Let's see there. Who else we got? You got it, Jamie. Okay. I heard that the Caribbean had a 7.6 earthquake today. That blew my mind. And yeah, Texas has a measles outbreak. So if you're going to go to Texas, make sure you wear a mask and don't get around anybody. Hi, Annie. Hi, Suzanne. And let's see. A nice card. Okay, Joyce, there you went. The chat jumped. I lost you for a minute. Hi, Eliza. Hi, Annie. Okay. And do 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 do. And yeah, it was not fun getting all my teeth pulled. I mean, I didn't have that many actually left to pull. Most of them got knocked out when I got injured, when my back was broke and my neck was injured and everything. And my jaw was dislocated. Most of my teeth got knocked out, and so I just kind of made do. And with the ones that were left, they hi Barbara, hi Barbie, and oh, thank you, Barbie. That's sweet of you. Let's see here. You rebooted. Okay. And hi, Geo 2020. Did I say that right? If I said that wrong, I'm so sorry. Welcome. You're a new name. I'm glad to see you here. Um, and in case you're wondering, you get a choice of like a naughty card or a nice card. So the choice is yours. And yeah, I mean, they have tried like different antibiotics with them. They've looked at all different stuff. I don't know if maybe whatever it is that's happening with his eyes was tied in to the heart attack he had at the beginning of the summer, which scared the ever loving crap out of me. Um, yeah, he had stopped at I think it was Checkers or somewhere like that, some little hamburger stand a few nights ago, and this older black lady was there working, and she saw him, and one of his eyes was like really swollen up bad, and she saw him, and she said, "Child," she says, "You got stars in your eyes," and he's like, "Yes, ma'am." She says, "Oh, you just go to the drugstore and go tell him you need some of this," and she gave him the name of some stuff, and he was like, "Oh, okay, I'll do that." And so he came home and he told me about it. So I went online because I'd never heard of this stuff before. It's called black tar ointment. And I went and looked it up, and it was like, okay, there was a bunch of stuff from doctors and whatnot saying, please do not use this product. It's dangerous. And so, yeah, Jane, so you know how it feels. Oh, implants. I wish I could get implants. And it was when they pulled them, but actually it felt better getting them out of my mouth because I kept getting really bad infections in the gums. And so I would love to get implants, but I'd have to win the lotto or something to be able to afford it because my insurance doesn't cover it. So, and the teeth that I do have are like the temporaries I was given right after they were all pulled. I never got the permanent teeth. And I've super glued these back together so many times. It's amazing they still stay in my mouth. But I keep saying I'm gonna order new ones, but I just haven't had the money to get around to it. Um, Hi, Barbara. Yes, I got you. And let's see here. All right. What counties? What counties for what? Oh, it was by Puerto Rico. Okay, I just heard it was in the Caribbean. I didn't know where. I just saw it. Yesterday, I literally did not watch or read anything political. I was like, my brain needs a break. I just listened to music all day, and I kind of skimmed the headlines like 10 minutes before polyterology started, and um, and then today I listened to some stuff this morning when I got up, and then I was like, you know what? I'm just not in the mood for it today. So I switched back to my music and catching up on some of the other readers and their shows this past week that I just haven't had time to uh to listen to. Yes, if you're pregnant, don't get near anybody with measles. I have a very good friend that I've known since I was 9 years old who is well, she's completely blind now. At the time, she could still see a little bit, but not very much because she got measles that went into her eyes when she was like 10, 11 months old, and it damaged the optic nerves. And so she always had was practically blind most of her life. And then in the last 20 years, I guess, has gone completely black. Um, you got it booked. And let's see. Yeah, the flu season there. I heard that there is a new strain of flu out this year that is really bad. And you got it, Jane. That's really bad, but you don't like run a fever like you normally would with the flu. And my son has been sick for like a week now. I mean, it sounds like he's got walking pneumonia, but he's not run a fever. He's not thrown up. He just coughs and all the head congestion and everything. He's been miserable, bless his heart. And so, I mean, I got all of of course, I had all the vaccines when we were kids. They lined us up and they gave it to us whether we wanted them or not. And I don't think I ever got the measles, but I did get chicken pox. I remember my mom saying once I had like two pox on my entire body. I just it barely was there. And I got the mumps, and that was about it. And then when I was in middle school, my brother came down with chicken pox. He's 6 years younger than me. And so gotcha, Mary Jane. Hello and welcome. Hi, Lisa. Gotcha. So yeah, Rose, that's what it said when I was reading up on it, that it helps. It's got like this drawing feature. It'll draw stuff out. And but there were a lot of doctors that had posted online that it was actually fairly dangerous, especially if you accidentally got it like in your mouth or in your eye or something like that. And so I told my son, I said, I'd think about it before we go out and buy some just to be sure. Um, and I know that when I had my shingles shot, I never got shingles, but I've known a few people who did get it, and yeah, they were miserable. Absolutely miserable. Hey, Bora Bora. Hi, Jana. And all right, let's see. I think I'm actually catching up with the bottom of the chat here. Hi, Lorraine. Um, Lorraine, I don't know. The lady called it black tar ointment. And when I looked it up, it was some 10-mile long medical word. I don't know. I couldn't figure out how to pronounce it. And it just said black ointment on it. And, uh, but I didn't buy it. I mean, it was a little on the expensive side, but um, I just, I grew up, my grandmother would always make a filet poultice when we had splinters or boils or something like that. Filet is a spice that you use in gumbo, but you can make it into a paste and put it on something and it'll draw it out. I remember her doing that for us when I was a kid. Um, so just I'm basically what I'm telling everybody is look, if you've got to go out in public, wear a mask. Try to avoid big crowds. If you need to like go grocery shopping, go at an off time when there's hardly anybody there. Like don't go at 5:30 in the afternoon when everybody and their brother stops at the grocery store on the way home from work. Um, yeah, measles can, so can mumps. Mumps can make guys sterile as well. Um, Hi, Teresa. Hi, Evie. Okay. They can both make them sterile, especially if it moves into the testes. Um, so that's, something that men have to be careful about. And I know. All right, let's see. All right. I'm trying to make sure. I'm trying to get to the bottom of the chat, y'all, and catch up with everybody. All right. Bora Bora wants a naughty card. And Jana wants a salty card. Oh, I like that phrase, salty. I didn't think about that. I could make up one week. I could do salty or sugar. What kind of card do you want? um, let's see. Yeah, I never got. Like I said, I had chicken pox, but I was vaccinated for it. And then when I turned 60, my doctor was like, "Okay, now it's time for your shingles shot." And so you get a series of shots. Then you wait 6 months, and you have to go back in and get another series of shots for shingles. And so I got that done. I'm always the first one when they say there's a possibility of something. I'm like, yeah, okay, give me a pill, give me a shot, whatever you got. Hi, Antonia. Um, let's see. The last time I got really, really, really sick was the Christmas before the pandemic hit, Christmas of 2019. And I got what they told me at the time was walking pneumonia. I mean, I missed like 3 weeks of work. I spent my whole Christmas in bed. It was horrible. I was miserable. And then a couple of months go by, and suddenly they're talking about this pandemic and everything. And so I kind of freaked out, and I went and saw my doctor, and they did the test on it to see if you have the antibodies for it. And they said I didn't, so that it was definitely pneumonia. It wasn't the C word. Um, so, but yeah, I mean, we grew up with castor oil, good old castor oil. If you were sick, you got a spoonful of it, and that'll make you not want to play hooky for sure. And we would and if it was like a splinter, or you get a boil or anything that gets embedded, that gets infected, my grandmother would do up a filet poultice and slap it on there, and it would boom take right care of it. Yeah, I dug out all my masks the other day and washed them, and so That way I would have, because I got to where I had so many masks, I had like one in every color so that I could color coordinate them with my clothes. Everybody used to tease me about it, but yeah, I took them all out. It's like, okay, I guess it's time to start wearing the mask again. And that's what I told my son. I said, start wearing mask at work. Because he works in a club uh, as a sound engineer. And so he's around a lot of people, a lot of drunk people. Um, and you never know with them. Hi, Sky. That's a new name. Welcome. And um, all right. Hi, Isha. Gotcha. Oh, I made it to the bottom of the chat. Yay. Okay. I got 25 of y'all start. And we have Susan, Edward, Dakota, Donna, Old Wind Walker, Artist Liz, Maureen, Garden Genie, Book, Snapdragon, Anita King. Jamie is optimistic. Joyce, oh, okay, there it is. I lost it because the chat jumped. Eliza, Annie, Barbara, Brainerd, Suzanne, Barbara Tucker, Book, uh, Jane Mackesy, Mary Jane, Lisa Kane. Oh, that's a new name. Hi, Lisa. Um, Bora Bora, Jana, Aisha. Okay, that's everybody. Now, as y'all know, the rules go members go first, donations go second. You can either do like a super chat, or if you want me to get the whole amount of money you're donating, you can do it through my Venmo or my PayPal. Just say something in the chat so that I know that you made a donation and you get moved up the line. Um, so let's see here. Hi, Mel. All right, well, let's get this ball rolling here. So, Book is a member. Oh, wait a minute, Book. I think there was another member before you. Hang on. Um, yes. Artist Liz was before you, and she's a member. So, if mouth from oral surgeries will ever heal, it will. It just feels like it takes forever. And will anyone ever figure out what's causing it not to heal? Oh, wow. So you're really having a hard time with that. Okay, well, let's see. Let's see what we can find out there. All right, I hate to do this early, but questions are now closed. So, moderators, if you would kindly help me keep an eye out for anybody that comes in. Oh, thank you, Joyce. Yes, good. Let's all stay well. Very much. I agree with that 100%. So, Kimberly, you made it in just in the nick of time. And 2 years, Liz. 2 years? Oh my God. Okay, yeah, something's not right. I mean, did they maybe leave bone fraction, bone splinters or bone fractions in your mouth when they pull teeth? Wow, that's wild. Uh, Hi, Joe. Thank you for becoming a new member. Awesome. And all right. Fragments. Thank you, Rose. I couldn't think of the word. Okay. So, Liz, you're getting a card drawn for the first time I'm using this deck. It is called the Fantasy Feline Tarot deck. And you can get them in different sizes. So I ordered the little pocket size so that I can actually shuffle the cards. So that's kind of cool. Hi, Sandy. Uh, so let's see. Hi, gracious lady. Let's see what we can find out. All right, one card just went flying out. At least it didn't go under anything. Okay, here we go. Burning mouth. Wow. I know when they did the root canals on me before they wound up having to pull them, they said, "Well, you want us to pull those wisdom teeth in your mouth?" I said, "I don't have any wisdom teeth." They took out all four of my wisdom teeth when I was like 19. And he was like, "Well, you got two more in there." I was like, "Oh my God." He said, "We can take them out." I said, "No, leave them alone. I need all the wisdom I can get. It does not bother me. Don't mess with them." And they're still in there. I think they're the only real teeth I still have left. They grow in sideways, like flush with the bone. Go figure. But they don't bother me. They don't hurt or anything. So until they do, they're perfectly fine to stay as they are. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay. Well, the first thing we pulled was the Knight of Pentacles. Are those cats not just too precious looking? Um, and so, we're looking at uh, efficiency. Whatever it is they did, they tried to be as efficient with it as possible. Let me adjust this a little bit so you can actually, there you go, you can actually see my face when I talk now. Um, they, the Knight of Pentacles, that's improvements, prosperity, growth, efficiency, hard work. So I'm just I'm just really feeling like they missed something, and that's why it keeps not healing. Um I'm not a doctor, I'm certainly not a dentist. I could be totally wrong about that, and I'm still kind of functated here. Let's see if I can get that a little bit better. All right, come on, clear up. Okay, there we go. That's a little better. Um, then the next card I pulled was the Ten of Pentacles, another cute kitty cat. I got another deck that's dogs, so but I haven't broke it open yet. But okay, and so with the Ten of Pentacles, we're looking at represents culmination, family, legacy. I'm just I'm telling you what I am picking up here. I'm really strongly just picking up that something somewhere got missed when they did the surgeries. I could be completely wrong. And hi, Denise. And and maybe it's something else. But that's what keeps coming back to me was something got missed. Um, I mean, it could be something as minor as a piece of dental floss that got left in there and um, just keeps getting infected. Yeah, there's that's 2 years. That's a long time to be struggling with something like that. Um, we will certainly put you on our prayer list, Liz. Everybody, y'all add Liz to your prayer list. Let's get this done. And I don't know what else to try. I know that there are, oh, I can't think of what it's called now. There's a mouthwash that's supposed to be really gentle, but it's supposed to work really, really good as far as dealing with any kind of mouth infections. Because I had to get some for my son because he had a tooth that went abscess on him, and I can't for the life of me think what it is. If he steps out of his room, I'll ask him to go look at it and tell me because it's all the way in the bathroom, and I'm not gonna get up and go look. So keep us informed, Liz. Let us know how it goes, okay? And and in the meantime, everybody's just gonna pray you well. We're just gonna name it and claim it, as they say in the church. Okay, let's see. Caroline, Garden Genie's next. She's a member. And a SASSY card. You got it, baby. All right, let's see. What do we want? Let's start out with a tried and true Rebel deck. See what it has to say. Um, MLR. That's actually a good suggestion to check. Um, Liz, maybe you might want to check with maybe Val, Dragonfly Crystals, or Viviani. They both do Akashic Records readings. Um, it maybe it's something that stems from a past life issue. That's really good. Thanks, MLR. My brain just didn't go there. Hey, T Lynn. Um, okay. It says you equals tight ass. Loosen the fuck up. Control freaks don't get laid. There you go, Jeannie. Oh my god. Okay, let's see who's next. Who's next? Maureen is a member, so she gets to go next. And yeah, Liz, check with Val. Tell her I told you to call her. Check with her about doing an Akashic reading and see if there's something from maybe then that's lingering into now. Um, yeah, there's a lot of good suggestions there in the chat. So whatever you're willing to try, give it a go. Um, okay, Maureen wants a nice card. So she gets a kitty cat card. Let's see here. This is the cutest little deck. And it's got like the gilded edges to it. It's really neat. And the there are some new ones that Linda G's been using called I think it's the Prophecy deck or the Prophecy Oracle. You have to order it from the person who created the deck. She's got several decks. I know there was a couple of them there that I saw that I thought, oh, that would be nice to have. They're a little on the expensive side though, so I'll have to save up for it. But she she's been using those a lot lately, and it's like, oh, I kind of like those. Those are kind of cool looking. Um, the person's name is Trish, Trishe, Jane, Jaimes, I think was how the last name went. I just Googled the name and her website popped up, and then I went on her website. I was able to look at the different decks. I know Linda said that she was out of stock with the prophecy cards because Linda was going to buy some cards to give away to a couple of people that I guess won gifts or something. I don't know. Um, but oh, that's true. I forgot about that. Thanks, Bora Bora. Um, yeah, Terry and Valerie both do Akashic Records too. Okay, let's see what we got here. All right, Maureen. Well, first up, we've got the Two of Pentacles, and that talks about adapting to things, finding your priority, balancing your decisions. You may need to negotiate on something, so something along those lines. And then I pulled Strength, and that's, of course, we're talking about courage, compassion, um, conviction, patience. Being strong does not mean you're the biggest He-Man in the group or can punch anybody out. Being strong means you have the fortitude and the compassion and the knowledge to know the best way to handle a situation. At least in my mind, that's how I equate strength. It's like that. So I like that. That fits you to a T. All right. Let's see. Hey, Marby. Let's see who's next here. All right. Book, you're a member, so you get to go next. And Marby, if I can squeeze you in, I will, but I had already closed questions because we're like really slammed. I'll star you and put you down there at the bottom, and if I can squeeze you in, I will, because I try not to leave anybody hanging. I don't like to do that. Let's see. Okay, so you wanted a nice card. Okay, book, gotcha. All right, let's see here. Hey, Lewis, honey, what's the name of that mouthwash I bought for you? I can't remember the name of it, so I can tell somebody here that's having dental problems. Ah, here we go. Take a screenshot, Liz. There you go. This is what I bought for him. It seems to work fairly good. So, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate
that it's just super mild.
Yeah, it's very, very mild, very gentle on the mouth. So that may work. So
and it's by default it's unflavored, so there's no. It's just. Like,
but it still has a kind of a minty.
No. I added that to it.
Oh,
it came with a little mint thing to add the flavoring to it if you want it, but by default it has absolutely no flavor.
Oh wow. Okay, he was saying it comes with no flavor, but that it also comes with a little packet that you can add to it to give it a mint flavor. Because I've used it a couple of times myself, and I was like, "Oh, that's a nice minty freshness with that." And I thought that's kind of cool. Um, so let's see here. Uh, I was booked. That's who I was drawing for. I forgot what I was doing, book. All right. Okay. And let's see. Okay. Oh, Windwalker, yeah. The guy that sells these cards, the deck I originally got was called the Sanctus Concordio Tarot deck, and it is breathtakingly beautiful. I fell in love with that deck. There's an astrologer I watch. Her name's Rhea, and she uses them all the time. And I finally messaged her and said, "You have to tell me where you got those cards." So she gave me the website, and when I got the deck, I did a deck reveal, a flip through, and he contacted me and said, "Was this you that did this flip through?" And I said, "Yeah, I really like the cards. I want everybody to see them." And he thanked me for it. He said, "Well, are there any other cards you like?" And I said, "Yeah, there's a few that I'm saving up for and hope to get, as I can afford it, because it's kind of expensive." And he says, "Oh, they're yours. I'll send them to you." So he sent me 3 more decks. He sent me the 2 little decks and then an oracle deck to go with it. And so I talk it up. There's a link in the description box. If you're interested, you can get a 10% off if you decide you want to buy something. So um, that's kind of cool. Okay, book. Let's see what we got here. All right. There we go. Well, first thing I got was the Hierophant, and then I got the Eight of Pentacles. And so this is talking about the Hierophant, of course, represents finding direction, education, legacy, traditions, spirituality. The Eight of Pentacles represents achievement, diligence, education, passion. So you put these two together and you're talking about growing your knowledge and growing your faith as far as studying what it is that you're passionate about. And the more that you put into it, the better you're going to get at it, the more you're going to learn, the better you're going to get. So, yeah, I think that's kind of cool. All right, let's see. Um, I've done a few of the playing cards. I've got a deck that Angela Cartomancy Mesquite had sent me, and she was kind of showing me how to do it. I'm still not real comfortable with it yet because it's just something kind of different, and I just haven't really had time to devote to learning it. I mean, that's like to go along. I got so much crap over here with this. Somebody sent me this as a gift. Lenormand. So Nath is going to show me how to do Lenormand reads because I don't know how to do that either. Um, so okay, book. So I got you there, my dear. You're doing good. Okay, let's see. Do we have anybody left? Jana is a member and would like a salty card, please. Of course. All right. Trying to peek in the chat, see what's going on. Okay. Who smoked what? All right. I'm still feeling Rebel Deck, so we're gonna go with that. Yeah, I like getting decks that are like different. Like I have Nath's deck, which is his tarot deck, which is based on the saints from like the Catholic Church. So it's a very religious kind of deck. Um, but I find that with the few clients I've had that are more religious per se, like uh, organized religion, they enjoy readings from that deck because it kind of just emphasizes their belief system, which is the whole point anyway. And I have another deck. Ooh, that went flying across the room. But I haven't really messed with it that much, so I can't even remember the name of it now. But it's built off the teachings of Jesus, I think is how the deck goes, if I remember correctly. I bought it a couple of years ago, and I think I've used it once. It just didn't really talk to me. So, okay, Jana, it says, stop fucking whining. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world, so do it. I guess that's to the point, huh? Um, all right, there you go. Okay, who is next? And okay, okay, I don't see any other members in there right now. And so we had a donation from, who did I have a donation from? Joyce, that's who it was. I knew I had a donation somewhere. Joyce, did you want a card drawn? I'm not, did I miss it? No, there it is. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I thought you had one there. All right. A nice card. Well, I guess it's a good thing I took out this little deck. It seems to be popular tonight. I just love the artwork on them. And then they came in the little size. I like that because it's like, oh, I can actually shuffle these. I love the bigger ones because they're easier to read, to see, but they're a bitch to shuffle. And let me tell you what, you have to break the deck into 2 or 3 piles and then shuffle each pile and then try to mix them back together again because it's kind of difficult to do. Um, all right. Oh, what we got here? Wow, 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 wow. Oh, this is kind of cool. First, we got the lovers, and that represents, of course, love, maturity, relationships, unions, and it doesn't have to necessarily be like romantic love. It could be love of a child, or love of a parent, or love of a friend. Developing strong relationships with coworkers, that kind of thing. That can all be represented by the lovers. And then I pulled the Queen of Cups, which is cups is emotions and feelings. And so this is talking about, it represents an intuitive woman. That would be you. Calmness, compassion, comforting. And so when you put that together with the lovers, we're talking about somebody who truly cares about others, someone who works hard at developing those relationships so that things go smoothly, and just that I'm really feeling like there may be some relationships that you have that are maybe a little on the rocky ground. Um, and so just go with your feelings on it. I feel like that's what it's saying. Go with your emotions on it. Let your compassion and your empathy kind of take a front seat with it. And oh, and honey, don't worry about typos. You should see me. Um, and I sit and type all day. I still get typos like crazy. All right, let's see. Who is next? And let's see here. All right. Well, next up is Susan Vasconcelos. I'm not sure how to say that, but I like it. I think if I knew how to pronounce it right, it would just kind of roll off the tongue. Um, Hi, gracious lady. And let's go with Listen Bitch card. These are fun too. Sometimes you get something that's kind of like a slap in the face, and sometimes you get something that's actually kind of nice. So you just never quite know what's going to pop up. You're welcome, Joyce. Get in there. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see what we got. All right. Listen, bitch. Don't waste a drop of energy trying to change someone else. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. Take them as they are, and if you don't like them that way, then find a new friend. Um, Sometimes that's one of human beings' biggest faults is we meet somebody because we like them, we're attracted to them, whatever the case may be. Yes, Edward, you can switch to nice. And then you have I lost my train of thought. Wait, what did the card say? Oh, trying to change somebody. We meet somebody that attracts us, whether a friend or romance or whatever, and then we spend all our time trying to change them. And then once we change them, we don't like them anymore. It's like, why did you change them? Or if that's not the kind of person you want to be with, why did you pick somebody that wasn't like the one you want? So, yeah, don't go changing people. Um, yeah, Cartomancy Mesquite. Angela uses the playing cards, and she did before she had to have surgery. She was doing weekly live streams where she was teaching how to use the playing cards to read like tarot. And you can go back, of course, pull up her channel, go back and watch those. It's really quite interesting. It's wild because I had one weekend she was doing it, and I just asked, can I just get a general reading? What's coming up in the next, say, month or something. And she wound up like using the whole deck, to go through it. And she kept talking about, hospital, a young man. I was going to be at the hospital with this young man, da 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 da. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, who the hell is she talking about? I don't know anybody that's in a hospital or, any young men that would warrant being in the hospital. 2 weeks later, my son had a heart attack. Just saying. Freaked me out. She contacted me and was like, oh my God, I just told you that. I'm like, I know. I must have had a dozen people that messaged me and said, remember Angela said da 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 da. And I was like, yeah, that's wild, man. Absolutely. Um, so it's I mean in tarot, that's where tarot started, was with regular playing cards. They didn't have tarot decks. They certainly didn't have the variety and variations of decks like we have today. I mean, not even. Um, Alrighty. And let's see here. Edward is next. and he wanted to switch to a nice card. You got it, Edward. Let's see. Well, I like your picture. Is that you or is that just somebody else? You never know nowadays. So I just asked. I figured it's easier. And all right, so let's see. All right, let's see what we get here. What is it with me and Pentacles this week? I swear to God, every draw I've done this week has been Pentacles, it seems like. I don't know why, but it just does. Okay, first up was the 10 of Pentacles. And so there we're talking about representing family, inheritance, property, legacy. This is good stuff coming your way, is what it is. You know, a little bit of abundance coming towards you. And then I got the Ace of Pentacles. And that symbolizes newness, starting a new venture, a new journey, a new job, a new relationship. Um, is more because it's Pentacles, it's probably more on the physical stuff that you would manifest, you know, in abundance, more so than on the emotional or mental side, because that would be, you know, either your cups or your swords for emotions and air. Um, so Pentacles is an earth card. It's grounded in the earth, so it's what you work towards, what you're toiling for. Um, and it just represents success, prosperity. Um, when you put the two together, it's like, wow, double whammy. That's really good. Um, and they're both earth cards on top of it, so that's kind of cool. So yeah, you got something nice. Yeah, it's nice when you can figure out a way to get rid of pain without having to be blitzed out of your brain all the time. It's like I have I was injured on the job back in 1999. I had my back broke, my neck messed up, a jaw dislocated, teeth knocked out. I mean, I was a freaking mess, y'all. They did a number on me. And it was all because I didn't move fast enough to get out of the way. I was running for the door trying to get out of the way, and I just didn't run fast enough. And I got caught in the crosshairs. Two coworkers got in a fight, an all out cat fight. I'm talking clothes ripping, hair pulling, blood flying cat fight between two big sisters, okay? Or sisters, I guess is how you would put it. Two big women that worked where I worked, and they got into it one day in my office. And I was running for the door and just didn't make it in time. Um, so yeah, that kind of sucks. But I've been in constant chronic pain since 1999. I don't even remember what pain free feels like. It's now a foreign concept to me. I can't even remember what that's like. Um, I take pain medication, prescription pain medications daily, and that's what helps me manage my pain. It doesn't make me pain free, but it makes me pain manageable so that I can still function. I still get up and go to work every day. I work 10 hours a day at a job. Then I come home and I do this. This is my passion. This is what I love. Um, but I still got to pay the bills, and so yeah, it's really, it can be difficult when you're dealing with a constant pain like that and having to take medications for it. Um, a lot of people tend to make the mistake of wanting the most wanting the strongest pain medicine they can get in the beginning. It's like, no, you're doing that backwards. You start at the lowest possible dose that gives you some relief so that there's always room to kind of move up the scale as your pain increases. But because of the injury and everything I had, it caused degenerative disc disease to set in. So now the discs, that's the little, like you have the two vertebrae, right here and right here. And then you have this like cushy gel stuff in between, and that's the disc. And when I originally got hurt, a bunch of those discs got pushed out and started bulging. And then over the years, they've started dissipating, like just breaking up and forming into nothingness. And so now I have vertebrae that literally sit on top of each other and rub each other back and forth, bone on bone. And that can be extremely painful. And so I have to take medications just so I can focus on a conversation, so I can focus on hearing spirit, so I can focus on the job that I'm doing. Um, because if I don't have medication, then the pain level is so intense that it's like my brain can't get past that level of pain. So, it's something to keep an eye on. And you always, if you can get away with not taking something, that's what I advocate for. Oh, okay, that's cool. Oops, chat just jumped again. All right, who's next? Let's see who we got. Uh, okay, Dakota, you're up. A nice card, please. A new relationship. Well, let's see what we get. Okay, will Dakota meet someone and develop a new relationship? And we're coming up to Valentine's Day. That would be nice, huh? Right around this time of year. All right, I'm sorry. I got to remember to talk a little louder. I had several people complain the last show I did this. I can barely hear you. It's because it gets late at night and I try not to talk too loud and wake everybody up. But Vasconcelos. Okay, Vasconcelos. Got it, Susan. Cool. Um, I had fusion surgery done in 2011 too, Kimberly. They fused 4 vertebrae in my neck, C4 through C7. And now I have a steel rod with 6 screws that holds my head up so that I can actually turn my head side to side. I couldn't do that anymore. Um, and that kind of gets, it got to where I couldn't like pick something up and hold it. My hands weren't working. I couldn't type. I couldn't make my fingers work. Um, I couldn't turn my head at all. I would have to like turn my whole body to see what was beside me or behind me. Um, so yeah, Kimberly, I feel for you. I have permanent nerve damage in my upper shoulders and neck and in my mid back. I have permanent nerve damage. They can't restore that. Once that happens, it happens. Um, T-Lin, that's good. You've never taken pain pills. Don't. If you get hurt or something and you go to emergency room or to a clinic and they want to write you a script for pain medication, say you break your arm, you break your leg, something that's very painful, I would ask them, can you write me a non-narcotic? Because there are some very good non-narcotic pain medications that aren't addictive and aren't regulated to the nth degree by the government, that you can take for pain levels. And I mean, if you can do that and get by and manage your pain with that, I strongly recommend it because I mean, it it sucks being kind of tied to prescription meds. And I tried like cortisol shots and steroid shots. They didn't help. Um, I tried. I mean, they had me try different kinds of non-narcotic medications. Didn't work. Um, so I finally had to say, okay, I guess write me prescriptions for the good stuff. And so that's. But I'm very strict with my medicine. I mean, you can ask anyone in my family. I have alarms set on my phone for when the next dose is due, that kind of thing. And I don't take my medicine early or anything like that. I take it when it's time to take it, and I try to stick as close to it as I can because that keeps you at a manageable level. Doesn't make you pain free, but it does keep you at a manual level. Um, okay, Dakota, I'm carrying on instead of reading your cards. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, well, we got these already, but they just came out in different order. First thing I got, the Queen of Cups. That's an intuitive woman, a compassionate woman, someone who deeply cares about others in her life. And then I got the Lovers. So this is relationships that you are working on. Maybe it's a relationship you're already in, or maybe it's a relationship that's going to come to you fairly soon. But it's going to take work from both ends to have success with that relationship. Um, so I hope that helped, Dakota. Um, all right, what? A redhead. Dakota, you're silly. All righty, let's see. Donna is next. Oh, Donna. Y'all probably not old enough to remember that. That's uh, Richie Valens. That was his name. Um, and Donna would like a nice card. Absolutely. Let's get you a nice card going here. Wow, T Lynn, only 5%. That's kind of amazing. All right, let's see what we got here. Look, another suit finally. Oh wow, okay. First card up was the Queen of Wands. And this is talking about the Queen of Wands represents courage, creativity, determination, focus, joy, passion. Um, this is a fire card. Uh, so that's probably why that compassion is in there, the passion for something you want to do. Um, when you get when you get something like this in your spread, that's just telling you that spirit is giving you um, extra abilities to be able to reach out and touch those people without getting yourself into trouble. So, this, things are getting crazy, y'all. They really are. And then I pull the star. Well, damn, did you ask for anything better? I mean, that represents creativity, hope, inspiration, rejuvenation. That's a really good card. Lined up with the Queen of Wands, that's like a double duty card there. You're like, whoa, this is kind of awesome. Um, so yeah, I'm seeing good stuff for you, Donna, for sure. All right, let's see here. And all right, Old Windwalker, you're up. Card of my choice. Let's go with the Rebel deck. I like the Rebel deck. And let's see. All right, let's go out here. All right. It says, you think someone is lying. They are. That's a little too short and sweet. Let's pull another one. Let's pull a listen bitch card, see what it has to say. Alrighty. This must be a night for repeats, y'all. I'm telling you. All right. Listen, bitch. Don't waste a drop of energy trying to change someone else. There you go. Y'all watched me shuffle several times. It still came up. Um, which is kind of wild when you think about it. All right, let's see. Snapdragon, you are up. A card, my choice. You know what? I am feeling this Oracle deck. This is a fairly new one. It came out through the Hay House Deck Club. You can join. It's like roughly between $40 and $45 every 3 months, um, which isn't too bad. And it you get access to like what's on Substack. Finally made my page active today on that, so we'll see what I can pull out of that one. Oh, all right. I pulled for you success. And what that's telling me that as you narrow your focus into what it is that you want to do, yeah, the more you narrow your focus into the grand finale of what it is that you wish to achieve in this world, what it is you wish to help others achieve in this world, you're building up all kinds of brownie points up in heaven or the universe, whatever you want to call it. Um, and this is telling you that you have abundance on the way. You have mm, I can't think of the word now. Okay. It'll come to me and I'll say it then. But success. I like that a lot. That's really cool. All right, Snapdragon. I hope that met with your pleasure there. Okay, let's see. Anita, may I get a nice card, please? Yes, you may. We're going to go with the standy. This is the Soul Coaching Oracle card deck. And I was telling y'all about Hay House. They have what they call the deck club. And every 3.5 to 4 months, you'll get a package in of usually anywhere from 2 to 4 brand new decks or books or procedures on how to do something. And it's all stuff that people have gone in and they've downloaded it so that when somebody new comes along, they can go take a peek and they see all this really cool stuff there. And they go right along. They're like, yeah, this is nice. All right, Anita, if I can get the card. Ooh. I pulled for you Sanctuary. Is that not gorgeous or what? Mm-mm-mm. I mean, that's somebody that's I'm trying to, they're talking too fast. I can't keep up. I mean, it's not only in terms of hiding out or something for Sanctuary, but it's also a place where people go to delve deeper into their abilities to try to understand a little bit better. And that's what this one is standing for. I like that a lot. That's a pretty good message. And all right, let's see. Jamie is optimistic. I like that. All right, Jamie, I'm assuming you're here. My coffee went cold. Hey, JW, I didn't see you sneak in. Hey, J Cat Lady. Hi, Anita. I was sneaking in the back door. I didn't even see you come in. Hi, MLR. All right, what are we pulling? A nice card. I just moved to Texas a couple weeks ago. Will the move be a good one for me? Okay. Well, first, let's go to the handy dandy pendulum and ask. Jamie just moved to Texas a couple of weeks ago. Will finding a new position somewhere else help raise the bar on his money so that he can pay off his debts faster? My only concern with this is if they're sending out money or closing accounts because they think they're fake, it's like, why aren't you showing up at their door and knocking on the door and saying, hey, you're showing that you were sent 2 different ballots and never came in to donate and or to vote. Um, so what was that about? Okay. Sorry, y'all. I was just trying to catch up. Something caught my eye in the chat. I was like, okay, wait, what are they talking about? Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Eliza, you still here? You're next, my dear. And she would like a nice card. All right, this oracle deck is just calling my name today. And actually, this is the second show that I've used this deck with. It's one of the new ones from the Hay House Deck Club. I think that's what I was talking about. I lost my train of thought. You get like every 3 to 4 months, you get a package, and it's usually 2 to 3 or 2 to 4, I should say, um, books that that she makes the cards and everything. But of course, it's going through Amazon, and we don't want to do that. We want to give our business elsewhere. Okay, I'm gonna get these to shuffle in a minute. All right, Eliza, let's see what we got for you. Ooh, action. You see, she's getting ready to shoot the arrow. Oops, dropped the card. Okay, action. That's the card I drew for you, Eliza. That's kind of, and she's got like a fiery arrow. The arrow's on fire at the end there. And that's what it doesn't look like she's shooting at something, but shooting up into the air at something. But she's taking action on what needs to be done. And that's what they're talking about. Whatever's going on with you, you've come to a point where it's now time to take action on it. And that can be kind of scary. Hi, Barbara Nesper. And okay, let's see. Annie Hamlet is next. And Annie would like a nice card, please. Okay, let's hope I don't space out and drop the card again. Might have to get up and walk around the room. Or, wait, I think I have some chocolate down here next to me. Uh, let's see. Oh, I pulled this for somebody else earlier when Dr. Ann and I did a show together. I pulled Radiance. And this is just a reminder that as you radiate love and kindness and compassion and empathy towards others, that's going to come back to you tenfold, 100-fold, 1,000-fold, whatever. That's going to do the trick, is this radiance, because you're radiating all of that good that's in your heart. You're radiating it out into the world for other people to see. Yeah, I really like that card. That's cool. Okay. Okay, let's see. Da, 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 da. Hey, Barbara B., you're next. And would like a sassy card, please. Okay. We're going to go to the Trusted Rebel deck. Let's see what it has to say. And let's see. Barbara Nesper, questions and cards have been closed because I've had so many. I'll go ahead and star you, and if I can get to you, I will. Okay? But I make no guarantees at this point. Although I try to do everybody. but we've already been on like an hour and a half. So, mostly because I've been running my mouth, which I'm really good at. Okay, Barbara Brainerd. It says, you are being shady. Watch out. Shit could get ugly. Don't be too shady. That's a good one. All right, let's see. Suzanne would like a sassy card, please. All right, so we got us another rebel card to go here. Yeah, it's the ink they use, I think, JW. That's why the money smells weird. For those of you that are of an age to remember when we used to get tests and stuff after they ran them off of, what was it, the mimeograph machine? And it had that kind of purpley blue ink that it would print on the paper. And the first thing everybody would do would be hold the paper up to their mouth and or to their nose and take a real deep breath of it because it just smelled good. I don't know, it's kind of weird. It was like a nice smell to it. And so that's what that reminds me of. All right, get in there. All right. It says you need some fucking yoga in your life. Ancient shit is cool. I guess some people do consider yoga to be ancient. All right. Let's see here. And for those of you who are on the more progressive side politically, let me do a little side squirrel. There is this lady on YouTube called Nana Does, I think it is, or something like that, who's very progressive. And she does these great little videos, man. They're really good. Um, oh, what is her name? Doggone it. I can't remember now. Nana something. Wow. Okay. Nana News. The name escapes me, and I'm not going to go digging. So, but you could probably just put Nana in, and she'll pop up. Just saying. Um, Alrighty. Let's see who's next. Barbara Tucker would like a nice card, please. Alrighty. We're going to go back to our handy dandy oracle cards here. Did I show y'all what deck this was? I don't remember if I showed y'all what deck this is. It's called Soul Coaching Oracle Cards by Denise Lynn. She's got some really cool decks out there. A lot of times you can get some of her newer releases through the Amazon cord. I don't know what you would call it. Really, it's kind of like everybody getting together and doing a live stream, but you don't do it live. You're just recording. It could be a little something like that. Oops. All right. Hold it together, Sherry. Hold it together. Ooh, Barbara. Voyage. Honey, it is time for you to climb on that ship, set your sails, and go where the wind takes you. You want to talk about learning to be in the flow and to flow with spirit? Even if it's just a guided meditation that you're using that is talking about voyages of some sort. jump on them because it's going to be really good by that stage of the game. And you step out in a void, you definitely want your backup people with you to back you up. And what? Okay, they're saying my guides are talking to me, and they're like, tell her that she's going to be taking trips soon, and Michael and Metatron are going to be with you during this trip. They're going to protect you and your children or grandchildren, whatever you have. Um, that's it. That's all they're saying. They're not saying anything else. Sometimes they're short and sweet and to the point. Sometimes they're not. Um, okay. Jane Mackesy. Check the energy around the game tomorrow. Hmm. Well, I know everybody's really impressed with the horse that is kind of like the underdog, I guess. The last time people sort of didn't pay attention, I guess you could say, you had Secretariat run, not just win, but wipe everybody's nose in it in the process. Um, and so, even though that's a horse race, New Orleans is pretty famous for protecting people, especially white people with money. It seems to take priority over everybody else. Um, okay, they're not telling me anything else. Um, I'm feeling like it's going to be the energy is going to be chaotic just because all those people are going to all be together. There's going to be people standing outside pissed because they were too late to get in. Um, but I'm not feeling or seeing anything negative. That's not what I'm picking up at all. It's quite the opposite. Um, I don't know which team is which. I don't have any skin in the name in the game. I couldn't tell you. My son could, but yeah, I don't want him in here breathing on me. So I'm picking up. Security is heightened. They're trying to make sure that there are no holes because the Felon 47 is planning on attending the game tomorrow. And so that could make for I'm just getting it's going to be a really tight game. It's like neither side is going to let anything go. They're going to push everything to the limit. I've heard some people say that they've seen claw hooves um, outdoors. So that makes people scared to get out and about and go anywhere. Don't let that bother you. I just feel like if you actually are going to the game, mask up, wear a mask. Don't be foolish about it. If people don't like it, just simply tell them there's the door. Don't let it hit you with good Lord split you, right? So no, Joe, I didn't see about that. The female head of the Coast Guard. I'm feeling it's there's gonna be some chaos. It's gonna be chaotic in some respects. I mean, hell, it's the damn Super Bowl. What do you expect? But I know that security is really, really tough right now. Um, I mean, New Orleans is used to having big name people, big name events, whatnot going on. So it shouldn't be an issue. People should be safe. And this is coming from me, Sherry, not from Spirit. My concern is that somebody's going to be able to slip through and do something to create panic. If panic ensues, people can get hurt from that. Um, Boycott the stupid bowl. Yeah, well, if the Saints ain't playing, I ain't watching. So I don't really care. Um, I don't have any skin in the game. Um, yeah, I saw that, T Lynn. That, oh my God, that really pissed me off. But you know what? He's getting sued because he's been firing these people in these positions, and legally, he doesn't have the right to fire them unless he can show just cause that they did something treasonous or broke the law. So, what goes around comes around, right? All right. Mary Jane Desmond. Are you still here, Mary Jane? Did you hang with us? Sometimes I go off on a tangent or I kind of start like zoning out on. Hi, Judy. Y'all be sure you go check out Judy in the Skies. Go check out her channel. She's got a new channel up and going. Just get her some subscriptions going there. Get her numbers up. Um, she does really cool readings. She was on with me a few weeks ago. She's done a show or two with um, Deborah Zackow. What's Deborah's channel's name? Damn it. I hate it when I do that. Okay, well, I don't know. You're going to have to. You're welcome, Judy. You're going to have to tell me what Deborah Zackow's channel name is because I'm going blank. Okay, Mary Jane. I don't see you responding, but you did ask for a card. So, in case you come back later and you watch the replay, the first card I got for you is Strength, and that represents courage. That represents conviction, patience, um, compassion. But then I got the Four of Cups. Now, Cups is emotion, so that's tying in your emotions on everything. But it also represents apathy, kind of like you get that kind of boredom phase where you're like, I don't know, my vote doesn't really count, or I don't care. We can go eat wherever you want to go eat. You decide, and then when you decide, no, that's not where they want to go. Um, Grow your light. Thank you, Judy. Um, So, uh, Mary Jane, yeah, I mean, you've got the compassion, you've got the strength, you've got the conviction for things, but you tend to be a little apathetic about it. So that's something you need to work on. Something a lot of us need to work on. So don't feel bad. We've all been down that road. All right, let's see what's next. Lisa Kane, like a naughty card. You still with us, Lisa, or did you give up on me? Sorry, I try not to take so long, but there's just so many of you, which is a good thing. I'm not complaining. Wow, we had 87 people in the room. Holy moly, that's pretty good. Right. Grow your light. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Judy. Y'all both put it in there. All right, Lisa Kane. I don't know if you're still here or not, but you did ask, so here's your card. And it says, step away from the crazy making diet for a hot second. Kale and spirulina taste like ass. What does it say? Uh, Eat some yummy shit. Bacon, chocolate, beer. Get some. Well, they got me with everything but beer. I'm not a beer drinker, so that wouldn't work for me. But the chocolate, oh yeah. All right, let's see. Bora Bora, you made it. Yay. And I think I just saw you here, so I think you're still here, Bora Bora. Yeah, you're still here. A naughty card. All right. We're giving the Rebel deck a workout tonight. I don't know why I'm feeling this card, this deck, but this is the one I'm feeling stick with tonight. All right. Chocolate covered bacon. I don't know if I can handle that. Ooh, wow. I'm up to 90? Hot damn. That's pretty good. That's almost 100. It's almost there. It's almost there. Oh, and for those that are members, I'm going to try to send out an email tomorrow, and I'll post something on my, well, it's not a community tab anymore. They changed it to posts. So on the post tab, which used to be the community tab, um, to have a members meeting next Saturday. Um, Probably sometime in the afternoon. I don't know exactly when yet. Um, and then definitely a members only live stream next Sunday afternoon sometime. Um, I'll post it and y'all can I'll put up a poll and y'all can pick like what time would work best for y'all. Um, Usually I try to do it mid afternoon, not, I mean, enough time for people to eat their lunch and do their daily stuff and then come veg out on the computer for a little bit. So, all right, Bora Bora. It says, you think someone is lying. They are. That's not very nice. All right, let's see. Aisha. I don't know if you're still here, Aisha. Leo guy, one card pull. Okay, I don't know what Leo guy is, but I can do a one card pull. And since you did specify, you're getting a rebel card. So Let's see what we get. All right. It says, it's not everyone else's fault. It's yours. You're a grown-ass adult. Stop blaming others for your shit. Somebody want to send that to the Felon 47. That card fits perfectly for him. There you go, Aisha. Alrighty. Kimberly Cross. Kimberly, are you still here, my dear? Oh, Kimberly. Would love a card. All right. Now I just heard switch decks. Oh, Kimberly's here. Right. We're going to do a listen bitch card. I like this deck. This is a good deck. All right. Artist Liz is in there somewhere. I saw her a few minutes ago. It says, Kimberly, listen, bitch. Oops. You've come so far. Keep betting on yourself. That's the best damn advice you can give anybody nowadays. Keep counting on yourself. You can do it. You can do it. All right. Marby, you made it. Are you still here? Oh, Marby, Marby, Marby. You still here, Marby? Marby may have gone to bed on me. I didn't know if I'd be able to get to her. All right. Oh. Oh, wow. Well, the first thing I got was the Ace of Swords. Oh, there's Marby. She's here. Okay. Ace of Swords. That's the first card I got. That represents beginnings, breakthroughs, clarity, decisions, a sharp mind, and success. But then I drew the Seven of Swords. And that represents deception, dishonesty, theft, trickery. So I feel like since it's coming with this ace, you've got a new beginning starting up. However, don't let anybody steal your thunder or steal your joy. I feel like this is what's coming through to me here. Is that there's somebody out there who wants to steal the joy that you have in this new beginning that's getting ready to crop up. And so they're holding a grudge. They may even try to get you in trouble or fired or something. Um, just be true to you. Be yourself. And everything's going to work out. All right. Last but not least, Barbara Nesper. Are you still here? I actually made it. We made it. Hey, JW. Naughty Nana does. That's it. Thank you, JW. He is flipping hilarious. I think she's from Newfoundland, up in Canada. Newfoundland, however they say that. Um, oh my God, I came across her last weekend. It's when it popped up on my feed. and I listened it was under 10 minutes long, the little video she did. I hadn't laughed that hard in a while. I was like, oh my God, this woman is freaking crazy. All right, Barbara. Well, in case you do show up, at least your card was drawn for you. I got be fucking grateful. Shit could be so much worse. Ain't that the God's truth? Oh my God. We got everybody, y'all. Yay! We did it in under 2 hours. Thank y'all for hanging with me. Hey, Chloe, you're still here too. Awesome. And yeah, Nana is spicy, AZ. You got that right. She's hilarious. Oh my God. I watched her the first time last weekend and I laughed so hard I almost peed on myself. Um oh wow, Lisa. That's cold. Well, we had our huge snow dump back in January. Literally had a foot of snow outside my front door. Never seen that, never experienced that in my entire life. And that was cold. I mean, colder than cold. It was like, whoa. It was like 7 degrees outside. I was like, I don't know if I can deal with this. But it was a lot of fun to see snow like that. I'd never seen snow like that before. That was a first for me. It was awesome. Um, I did a whole bunch of little shorts, videos that week, and and then we've been up into the 70s ever since. It's supposed to get up to 81 tomorrow, and it's still February, which is actually kind of normal for us. So um, well, thank y'all for hanging out. I love the slumber party. I love hanging out with y'all. Um, I have a lot of fun with this. Sometimes I get a little space cadetty like I did earlier. I kind of zone out um, just because maybe I ought to start getting up and taking a walk around the room break or something, midway through so I don't get sleepy. I think it's because I sit here for so long and I'm not moving and it kind of messes with me with my head. Um, Bora Bora, your birthday's on the 22nd? Awesome. You're what? You're gonna be 21? You can go out and drink now? Happy birthday. This is great. Everybody be sure to remember to tell Bora Bora happy birthday. On what day? The 22nd? You know what? I'm going to write that in my calendar. Um, then that way, when I see you that day, I'll remember to tell you, oh, that's going to be on a Saturday. So that's going to be on a slumber party. Oh, that's cool. Bora Bora birthday. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Awesome. If I don't write it down on my calendar, it doesn't exist because I don't remember. Um, Bora Bora birthday. All right. Now then, real quick, while we still have. All right. Y'all ready to give away some memberships? This will be fun. I got 5 left I can give away. All right. Let's see who gets them because I have no idea. Patrick Duncan, Daniel Martin, Carmen B., Susan Ailes, Jennifer White. Welcome to the membership. That's awesome. So, if you're not in the chat now and you find out you're a member, kindly come and get my mailing address for you. Mailing address. No, I want your email. I don't need your mailing address. I need your email address so that I can contact you when we do member stuff. Most of y'all are already in my contacts folder, but just in case it's somebody new, send me your email address, and we'll go from there. All right, y'all. Thank you for hanging with me so long tonight. It's been a minute and then some. Welcome to all the new members. Thank you. Oh, hell, now I'm going to blow the name. Somebody that's helping me with growing stuff again. I kill every plant I touch. I have the black thumb of death. I don't know. I just don't like me, so I buy plastic. Then it looks pretty all the time. I don't have to worry about not remembering to water it. All right. Good night, y'all. Have a wonderful rest of your week. If y'all don't want to watch the game tomorrow, I will be on with Isaac at 4:30 p.m. Central Time in the afternoon for Mastering Mental Wellness. And I love hanging out with Isaac. He's a really nice man, and I'm so glad we're friends. So if y'all are free, come visit tomorrow for a little bit. Thank you so much for hanging with me tonight. Thank you for coming and being here. That's fantastic. And y'all have a great week. I'll see everybody soon.